Call them trainers, call them educators, call them instructors, call them teachers, call them by any name, but all of them have similar goals and passions, which is basically to share their experience, their expertise and knowledge with all the people around them. And so today we have one such person who has kindly consented to share his wisdom and take us through this maze. Now, for some of us, it's still a maze called Pathways. Now, Pathways, as you're all aware, is the new educational track that we are now pursuing in Toastmasters from July 2020. And who better than Toastmaster Sudhir to take us down this path? Toastmaster Sudhir is a member of Chatterati Toastmasters. And in fact, he has been the VP Education of that club twice. That's speaking a lot because it shows his concern and his passion to be associated with the home club. He was also a contestant at the area contest of international speech in 2019. And when he is not doing any Toastmasters work, he does a Baba Ramdev. I mean, he does yoga. And he also does something which I will have to talk to him separately. He does personal productivity. Now that is very intriguing, Sudhir. We will have a private chat on that. So fellow Toastmasters, please put your hands together for the very endearing and passionate Toastmaster Sudhir, for giving us some insights into Pathways.
Thank you, Babu sir, for your generous introduction.
Welcome.
So, thank you, sir. And thanks for this opportunity at your club. It is my pleasure to be here at this time and share whatever I have learned. I am not an expert. I am a student and continue to learn. As I was sharing with Babu sir, that with each presentation, I learn something and include something in the next. So for me, this is another learning experience. But I hope I can give some more insights than what you already have. So let us start with our presentation. I will not bore you with a presentation. I in fact would take you to online pathways and actually roam around that website to show you various things which I will just describe. So let us start. I will share my presentation. So just to be aware as to what I am discussing, I have a presentation. So is my presentation visible now? Great. So this is what I intend to cover today. What is Pathways learning experience? A glimpse into Pathways, choosing a path, how to choose, what are various projects in level 1 to 5, how evaluations work, and then we will also explore Basecamp, which is gateway to Pathway, then how to mark a project complete, how to mark a level complete, how to upload your evaluations, what is Navigator, and then finally where to go from here. You know, in all corporate presentations they ask, or my boss always asks, what is the next action? So that is the last slide. Okay, so let us start. So I have some quizzes also for you, and you please type in your chat box, or maybe we have you can shout out the answer. It's fine, I think. So first question, how many paths are there in Pathways? I am not good at So if someone can read out in the chat box, or can I see? Yeah, I can see, I think. Uh, Sorry, I'm not sure I can access the chat box. Uh,
Everyone is saying 11.
oh, great. So I think people are very much aware. Yes, it is 11. Why this question? Because earlier it was 10. So engaging humor is the latest addition to the pathways. So now we have 11 paths in pathways. So now let us come to the very basic question. What is the pathways learning experience? So it is nothing but the syllabus. So whenever we take any education program, there is a syllabus. So pathways is nothing but the syllabus which we should follow in Toastmasters. Each member receive one path free. So whenever you register, you get one path free, and for the next path you have to pay around 1500 rupees. You have to pay to buy another path. You are free to simultaneously pursue more than one path, but you have to buy another path. You can choose any one path from the 11 paths we have. You can pursue pathways online or even print. Of course, print is not advisable, because whatever is there in the print you can very much access in online, and you can yourself get it printed, which will be at a very low cost compared to what you will get if you choose printed. So no one chooses printed. It is for all practical purposes. Another feature of pathways is you can work at your own pace. There is no hurry or time limit within which you have to complete your projects. It is totally up to you. And this is the most important thing: build professional skills. We must always remember that whatever we learn at Toastmasters, it is to be used in a non-Toastmasters situation. If it is not valuable in non-Toastmasters situation, it is not worth at all. So pathways equip you with that knowledge or that expertise. So let us now come to another question. I hope this is a little more challenging. How many core competencies you can develop with pathways? So someone please read out the answers if people are typing in the chat box, because I am not able to access. I'm not sure why. Or you can shout out the answer if you know. Yes, anyone can read the chat box for me? Sorry, I cannot.
So there it is, mixed response 5 and 6.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot. It is actually 5. So there are 5 core competencies you can develop, which you can see here, but maybe I will come to that later on. So hold on, it is 5. I will come to that later on. Now let us go online, wherein I will demonstrate how you can choose. This is especially relevant for the new members. So let me explore. Yes, can you see Toastmasters homepage?
No, sir.
No? You are still seeing my presentation?
Yes.
One sec. Maybe. Can you
Yes.
see Toastmasters homepage? Okay, thanks. So this is the home login. So as soon as you register for Pathways, uh, you get a ID for Toastmaster. You enter that, or you enter your email, and then you have to generate your password for the first time, and you use the same password. So my email ID and password already entered, so I just log in. Oh shit. Sorry. uh, it is asking me to verify. I hope it. All motorcycles. Yes. So now we have logged in. You can see here my name is appearing. Welcome, Sudhir. Now, how to choose path? You here on top you can see pathways section. You click here. So various options open. So here one option is there. Choose a path. You just have to click here. Choose a path, and then it's very easy. Just you have to explore. So you have to choose your language. It is English for our case, and then you have two options: obtain digital resources online via Basecamp, or acquire printed materials. As I said, we mostly choose this. So select digital resources, and then once you have chosen that, there are two ways you can choose your path. One is you click here view path option and go through all the paths. You read out details about all the paths. You can do here view path options, or you can if it is too much, if I click continue, you can see all the 11 paths. You can see 11 paths here: dynamic leadership, effective coaching, engaging humor, innovative planning, motivational strategies, everything. And I'm not going to read everything. And then if you on a particular path, if you click, you can see more details. If you click here, you can still go for more details. So you read through all the 11 paths, and based on your purpose of joining Toastmasters, you can choose one of them. This is one option. But if you are confused like me, see, I am always confused. So I want a ready-made answer. So Toastmaster has an option for that, which is to take a basically assessment. So I choose this. You see, alongside view all path option, you have taken online assessment. You just click take assessment, click continue, and then questions will appear. First language, of course, start, and then questions appear. So these questions are basically on why do you want to join Toastmasters? What is your purpose? These questions revolve around that. After you have answered all the questions, it will suggest you three paths. You can choose any one of them, any one of those three, or you can reject all those three choices, come back and take any other path. So it is totally up to you. Even after answering those questions, if you wish to pursue some other path. But this is a good online tool to select your path. So it is up to you what you want to choose, whether you want to study all the 11 path and choose, or take an online assessment. uh, but I suggest online assessment because it also gives you a clarity. So this is how you choose a path. Now again, I come back to my presentation. You can see my presentation now. Okay. Okay. I'm sure now you can see. Yes. So yeah, the previous quiz was what are 4-5 competencies you can develop with pathways. And on the left hand side, you can see these are the 5 competencies you develop with pathways: public speaking, interpersonal communication, strategic leadership, management, confidence. Now, if you see, uh, they all the path has, okay, on the top it is 10 path mentioned because it is old, it is part of old presentation, but now it is 11 as I said. So you see each path has an emphasis among these 5. First and 5. First means public speaking have different level of emphasis. For example, speaking, interpersonal skill, strategic leadership, and confidence. So this is how all these paths are designed. I am again not going into details of these because I think you can. I will share this presentation. You can have a look later on. Basic idea is public speaking is common, confidence is common. Rest of the things it it has different emphasis in different paths. There is another way to look at these paths, which is a very interesting one. I recently got to know, which is this. Yes. So pathways can also be grouped by skill learned. So as you know, Toastmaster is all about communication or public speaking and leadership. So there are 4 categories by which you can divide all the path. First is public speaking, then light leadership, moderate leadership, and finally strong leadership. Public speaking, so there are 2 paths. One sec. So paths in if we want to choose the path which only focuses on public speaking, there are 2: presentation mastery and engaging humor. If you want to choose a path which has public speaking plus light leadership, then you can choose leadership development, motivational strategies, visionary communication. If you want to choose public speaking plus moderate leadership, then you can choose dynamic leadership, strategic relationships, team collaboration. If you want public speaking plus strong leadership, then you can choose effective coaching, innovative planning, persuasive influence. So this is another way to categorize, but I think it is more about learning. Any path you choose, you have electives also. So it is more about learning. No need to bother about these terminologies and categories. This is just for your understanding and a way to present. So that is another way to look at paths. Any question up till now? If there are any burning question, of course, we have a 10-15 minutes session at the end for questions. Another is level. So whatever path you choose, you have 5 levels. 5, that is consistent throughout uh, all the path. So level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these, as you go through level 1 to level 5, it increases in complexity. For example, level 1 is all about mastering the fundamentals, where you learn how to deliver a speech, how to receive a feedback, how to incorporate a feedback, how to how to deliver an evaluation, how to research and present. So that are all covered in level 1. So the various project you do under level is called projects. So level is, 5 levels, and within level you have different project. Each project might be a speech or some activity. Level 2 is you learn your style. So for example, I had chosen leadership development. So in that I had a set of questions to learn about my leadership style. So I got to be aware about my leadership style and then delivered a speech on that. If you have chosen any, for example, any path on communication, then you will have question and answer on what type of communicator are you. So depending upon the path you have chosen, you will learn or you will become more aware through a set of question and answer as to what is your style, your learning style. Then in level 3, you build on your knowledge, you deliver some electives here. I will come in little more detail in the next slide. In level 4, you build your skills. So for example, I have chosen leadership skills, so I had to develop, build a team, and uh, do an event in level 4. And finally, level 5 is you have
Everyone has answered 14.
Yes, absolutely. As you can see in my, okay, maybe in the next slide. So 14 is the right answer. Yes. So just to show you, let us just don't bother about the details. This slide is just to show you what you can expect in a particular path. So for example, and these are just examples. So here there are 3 paths which is being showed here. So first one, for example, is strategic relationships. You can see which helps build your skills as a leader in communication. So in the first level, you see level 1, you have uh, 3 projects: icebreaker, uh, icebreaker, then evaluation and feedback, and researching and presenting. So 3 projects in level 1, mastering fundamentals. Then in level 2, learning your style, you have 3 projects again: understanding your leadership style, cross cultural understanding, and then introduction to Toastmasters mentoring. So all different paths have different, little bit different projects, but level 1 is same, absolutely same for all the paths. From level 2, things started to get differentiated. In level 3, you have to do 3 projects. One is, you can see, like in this case it is making connections through networking. This is one. And then you have to choose 2 elective from these options. So these options are mostly common, and depending upon your interest, you can choose 2 electives to complete your level 3. So 3 projects in level 3. Then in level 4, you have 1 project to deliver plus one elective to do. So 2 projects in level 4, and finally in level 5 you have 3 projects. One is leading, for example, in this case it is leading in your volunteer organization, then reflect on your path, and then you have to choose one elective. So this is how different paths are organized: level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with lot of electives starting from level 3 through level 5. And it's a very good way. It caters to varied interest of people. So that is another beauty of uh, pathways. Yes. So now I have one more question. Elective projects are in pathways at which level? I just talked about that. So please type in your answer, and somebody please read out. So which level has elective projects?
It is 3, 4, 5. The answer is.
Yeah, absolutely. It's correct. Level 3, 4, 5 has options for elective. Level 1 and 2, all projects are mandatory. Now, let us come to evaluation. So evaluation is one of the most important pillars of Toastmasters experience, because through evaluations we learn, we become self-aware. You know, there are things which we don't know that we don't know, and those things you become aware when people give you feedback. So in pathways, you have, if you have seen the evaluation sheet, you have 2 pages. Page number 1, where mostly it is about your content. Evaluator gives you feedback, and in page number 2 it is more about it has defined parameters. For example, you have questions on vocal variety, body language, and all those stuff. And then the evaluator must uh, number you where you were in during the speech delivery. So number 3, when you get, it means you met the objective, and 4 and 5 is of course better, and 2 and 1 then you need to improve. So, and evaluator also has an option to write comments. So if there was the vocal variety was lacking, so evaluator can write how you can improve, or what is the specific area he saw which needs an improvement. So very good framework. I request always, as a speaker, please reach out to evaluator before you deliver your speech. Share your evaluation sheet, request him to fill out, or if you have a specific area where you want your evaluator to focus on, please tell him before the meeting. Of course, during the evaluation, he will evaluate, give evaluation, present to the club. Post meeting, again connect one to one for more evaluation apart from what he has given you during the club meeting, and also request him to fill out the evaluation sheet, so that you have this document in soft copy, and you can upload that in your pathways, and you have a record of your journey. So 1 year down the line, when you look back, you can go through and see what kind of evaluations you had, and is there anything you need to learn. So it is a very good way to learn. So evaluation is very important thing, and one must focus on or put, you please be diligent in that. That is my request. Okay, another question. uh, Level completion needs approval of VP education, president, or no approval needed if all projects are complete, or both VPE and president. Someone can read out the answers for me, please.
VPE.
Yes, absolutely. Uh, VPE needs to approve level completion, project completion. VP approval is not required. You can do by yourself, but VP approval is required here. In absence of VPE, even president or secretary can also approve a particular level. Okay, now let us come to how to mark a project complete. So again, I will show that in the online right now. So my screen visible?
Yes.
Yeah, great, thanks. So now when you click on pathways, you have this option, go to Basecamp. So Basecamp is the gateway to pathways. So click here, go to Basecamp. So this is the screen you will see. Now Pathways has a new look home screen, and I highly recommend to go there. In fact, I will go there because you have different options categorized under 5 broad headings. So let me go there. How to go there? So you can see a home button here. So just click at this home button. Yes. So can you see my current screen? I hope you can see. Yes.
We can see it.
Sorry.
Yes, we can see it.
Yeah, great. So there are 6 headings you can see. Paths and learning. So basically this option has your path mentioned, and then through this tab you can go through your levels and projects. Then speech evaluation. So I will go through it a little later on. I will just quickly go through other options just to make you aware. So speech evaluation, this is a new tab which has been added. It is a very good way to download your evaluation sheets for any of the projects. So I have clicked here. Now you come below, you see evaluation resources. So for example, if you are delivering your icebreaker, so you see icebreaker, you click here, icebreaker, and you can see your evaluation. You just click on launch, I think launch a request. Yes, so you click on launch and you can see the evaluation form. You can download it and share with your evaluator. So this is this tab is a shortcut, you can say, to download any evaluation sheet. This speech evaluations, tutorial and resources. So whatever I am discussing now, you can, lot of things you can find here, very good tutorials and videos. Let me show you. So this is also uh, categorized with various subject, like you have tutorial videos. You click here, you can see how to access certificate, tutorial, and these are very short videos. You can go through it, accessing speech evaluation resources, accessing the pathways mentor programs. So you can see all those things. You have evaluation resources, so one stop solution to access everything which is there. Project completions, description, sorry, with various project description in various languages. So I'm not going into details of all these things. You can access by yourself. And then you have navigator, then frequently asked question. You have Basecamp glossary, Basecamp manager. So you have someone, your VPE is the Basecamp manager. So you can see various resources here. A very good tab to explore pathways if you want, if you are interested. Yes, my feedback. This is very much important, very much required. So you can so feedback. You can give feedback to people through using in pathways. You can receive feedback. So for example, suppose if you want, you can click and do that. I can click and do that. So I clicked on my feedback and I want to request a feedback. So I can just type feedback on my last speech, and then you have to choose from whom you want this feedback. So suppose I want this feedback from my club member Swati, so her name will appear, Swati Ramteke. And then who would you like to see this request responses? You want to see only XCOM, then managers. If you want to see this response, like you want this responsible visible to everyone, so you can click on that and then you can just post. So this request will go to Swati and it will also go to everyone. So that is a good way to ask feedback, and this will go in the form of email. So this is a way to ask feedback. You can give feedback also. How to give feedback? You can search someone name. Suppose I want to give Swati a feedback, so I can click Swati here. You can type her name here and I will go there. 1 second. Okay, probably I should not go from here. I will show you quickly. So this was about asking feedback. Now I am talking about giving feedback. So suppose I want to give feedback to Swati. So I type Swati Ramteke, and if yes, so now you can see Swati's profile has opened. Now her interest and everything is there, whatever she has mentioned. And okay, now profile, you can click here feedback. Okay, and you can share your feedback. You can share your feedback by writing something or giving some batches. So you can say, for example, your last speech was great or something more specific, and you want to see this feedback only to Swati, not to any other people. So yes, I clicked on, sorry. Okay, and then I can post. So this feedback, I can also give a badge. This is another interesting thing. So you can give a badge. You can click here, and my VP is very she's a hard working, so maybe I can say she is inspirational, and I choose this badge and post. So this, now when she opens her pathway and see feedback, she can see that I have given her a badge of inspirational. So very good tab to share feedback among ourselves and also recognize people. Here one more thing I wish to let you know, which is that once you complete a level, then you can see that under feedback. Let me show you. So my feedback, now you can see so under e-portfolio you can see the batches I have got. So I have completed okay, inspirational. So I have got this batch my president has given. So when I completed level 1, I got this badge, level 1 achieved. When I completed level 3, I got this badge. So whenever you complete a level or you activate any level, you activate any path, you get a badge, and you can see these badges under my badges under e-portfolio. So these are, various ways you can recognize, like people can recognize you, or you can recognize people. So that is all under feedback and in my batches. Actually, that was a shortcut. I went through my feedback, but you can directly go from my batches. So I showed you already. I will not go in any more detail. And finally, this is very important, my documents. Here you can upload your evaluation or any speech, whatever document you want. There is no differentiation, you can upload. So you just click on my documents, and then under various levels you have options. So you, for example, you want to you are under level 1, you have just given your icebreaker and you want to upload your evaluation, just click on level 1. And you, here you have option of add file. So just add file, and you can select from your computer, select a file, and thereby you can select a particular file, your evaluation file, and just click on open, and normal way, and you click on add and it will get added. So this is very easy to way to add your evaluation, even your speeches. If you want to keep for reference, you can upload everything here under my documents. So now, and you have option to upload your document based on your levels. You can categorize under various level, and then you have a general tab of my documents. So these are various tabs: my documents, my batches, my feedback, tutorials and resources, speech evaluations, and the most important, path and learning, which we will now go. So you have to click this. So now what we discussed how to upload your evaluation. So that I think is now clear. Now I will show you how to mark a project complete and how to mark a level complete. So this is my path, leadership development. So just click on your path, leadership development. So whatever your path, in case if you have persuasive influence, you just click there and it will show you open curriculum. Yes, so you can see on the left hand side level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all levels will be visible, and as soon as you click on a particular level, all projects within that level will be visible. So for example, here it is level 1 which is clicked. Okay, so here you see all my projects are being shown: icebreaker, evaluation and feedback, researching and presenting. Now I wish to show you how to mark a project complete, or how to see various things under a project. So you just click on this icebreaker. Basically, when it is not launched, you have to click on activate, and after that you have to click on launch. So just click on launch. Okay, so it has come to the last page because this is already completed, but I wish to show you how to mark complete. So when you open, yes, this is the very first page which will be visible to you when you open any project. And here the purpose will be written, overview, and then you click on, here is the next arrow, you click here, and then the very first thing which will come for all the projects is assess your skills before. So you will have a set of questions before you go through your project. Why? To make yourself aware as to where you are right now in terms of the skill which this particular project is going to cover. So for example, this is an icebreaker project. So here it is, I am confident and calm when speaking in front of group. So you should answer this based on your current standing. So you answer these questions, you will have a set of 5-6 questions. You see second, third, fourth, fifth question, then six questions, sorry. So after you have finished this question, then you see all the reading material. You can go through this. You should read through all this material, very important. If you you cannot read it in one setting, you have an option to download all this material. I will show you. So here you come, you see this is an option, print my project. If you click, whole project will be downloaded in PDF form, so you can store that in your computer and then you can read at your leisure. You can also download the relevant evaluation sheet, clicking on this evaluation resources, and then there is an outline sheet, how to attempt an icebreaker, how to write the speech, all those stuff. After you have done your project, you have delivered your speech, please come back here again and answer another set of questions. Okay. You can, I hope. I want to remove this. Basically, you will have, maybe this is complete. I don't want to how to remove it. Okay, no worries. Maybe I can show you. Basically, I will briefly explain and maybe show you for another project. So you have to answer same set of questions which you answered at the start. Again, after you have undergone the project. After you finished answering those 5 questions, after which you can see the summary is there, and then you click on finish, then your project will mark complete. So what is very much important, you have to answer the 6 question before, when you start the any project, and also at the end, before and after. Once you have marked those questions and clicked on submit button, then your uh, final your project will be marked complete, and you will see this screen, and then you can see here. So it will show as completed. This, you can see this status completed. So I have marked completed. Maybe I can show you quickly for another level 4 project, maybe one of the electives. So if you have you are starting a new project, this I have done. Maybe in level 5 I will show you something. So for example, if it is a new project, then for example, this is a project I have not activated. So you will see this button activate. You click on activate, then launch. It takes little time for project to get downloaded, and keep your pop-up blocker off. If your pop-up blocker is on, sometimes it may not open. I just wish to show you the after questions, if I can show. Yes, so this is how the project will start. Any project, new project, begin, then you go through all the, you see these questions, before, skills before, next. So all these questions you must answer. I have not done this project, so nothing is visible. And then you go through your project, you go through it, and then okay. After you can see, So these are the details of project, which will be different for different projects. So don't bother about these details. I just want to show you the yes. So you see, again, assess your skills after. So same set of questions, and then you click on next, 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 next. All questions you must answer, and then you should. Oh, sorry. Okay, this is not mark complete. Don't bother because I have not answered. Otherwise, there will be a tab called submit. Once you click on that, then it will mark this particular project complete. Okay, now I wish to show how to mark a level complete. So these are all about how to mark a project complete. How to mark a level complete, it is also fairly easy. After you have completed all the projects in Icebreaker, for example, in level 1, evaluation and feedback, researching and presenting, then you have to do this. So this will become activated. You have to click here and there will be a request which will go to VP Education, and he or she has to mark there when she logs in as a Basecamp manager. So she has or he has to approve it, and then your level 1 will get completed. So this is how your projects are completed and your levels are completed. So now let us go back to our presentation and finish it. It is 4:31, maybe another 4-5 minutes, and then we will take questions. So I have shown how to mark a level complete. Okay, so I have answered this question. This was a quiz. In Pathways, you can upload no documents, only evaluation, evaluation plus speeches, any documents. So the answer is any documents. You know this answer, so I will not take time here. How to upload evaluation? So I showed you. There is a tab called My Documents. You click on that and you can add your evaluations. Okay, so there is another quiz to complete a level. Evaluations upload in Pathways age. Mandatory, not mandatory, mandatory if VPE desires, not mandatory, or not mandatory if evaluator has not provided the soft copy. What is the correct answer? Can someone answer? Okay, what is the answer?
Mandatory.
No, it is not. Unfortunately, it is not mandatory. Even if you don't upload your evaluation, you can still mark your projects complete. And because you have marked your project complete, your VP Education can mark your level complete. So actually, it is not mandatory, but it is highly recommended and it is good to have. It is great to have, I will say, but it is not mandatory to mark a level project or level complete. Okay, so another question. Projects in Pathways need to be done sequentially in any order, depends on VPE. What is the answer people are giving?
Sequentially.
Yes, that is again ideal to have, but earlier actually not all projects were visible, only your particular level where you are. Those projects were visible pertaining to that particular level. But now you can view all the projects in your particular path, and actually you can complete your project as per your wish. But it is not recommended because you cannot mark a level complete without sequence. So strictly speaking, projects can be done in any order, but levels cannot be done in any order. It has to go sequentially. So answer to this question is projects can be done in any order, but levels levels has to be done from 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, finally, what is navigator? What is the answer? First option is document showing how to navigate through pathways, or an online tool filled with information on Toastmasters journey plus pathways learning experience, or here are you hearing it for the first time, or is it a FAQ on pathways? What is the correct answer?
It's an online tool with information, Toastmasters journey and pathways. Yeah.
Absolutely. It is a document showing, it doesn't cover only pathways. It also covers the various roles you can take in the club, like TMOD role, evaluator role, TT role, or various XCOM role you can take. So it covers everything which Toastmaster has to offer. And finally, where do you go from here? I have a document to answer this question, which is this. 1 second, I just quickly stop share and again share. Sorry. I should. 1 second. Sorry for the confusion. I think yes. So this is a document which is called Pathways Goal Sheet, which document in the left hand side you have all the projects mentioned, a generic one, and what is your goal of doing these projects. So I request everyone, please sit down with this sheet. I will share this sheet with your VP and she will share with you all. You mark, fill this column, and then you write when you are completing. This will force you to plan. That is the idea. And then your goals of joining the pathways will be clear. When you intend to complete your particular project, that would be clear. So it will force you to think and also decide on the timeline. Sometime when you make a goal, it forces you to move in that direction. So this particular, a very simple document, but it can force your thinking. You please fill this document, stick somewhere, wherever you study or wherever your Toastmaster material is there. Refer to it again and again, and VP probably can follow up with you, and you should share it with your VP, and she can, follow up with you, and you can see how you are progressing with respect to this. So with this, I finish my presentation and open to answering any questions. We have, I think, roughly 5, 6, 7 minutes, because 4:45 we must finish. So now floor is open. Please feel free to ask any questions you might have. And thanks a lot for this opportunity.
No, so thank you so much, Mr. Sudhir, for this presentation. I think it's been very useful to clear a lot of doubts. But I think the more you use the software is when you'll get a little bit more confident with it. I have been stuck at various points, and I have not had too much of help with go-to people. And I think now you're one of the person I'm definitely going to prick your brains if I have a problem. So what I wanted to check with you is this something, the sheet that you shared, one, is it possible for you to share it with us also, so that we can keep it as a goal post for us, as well as should we do this filling along with a mentor and VP education, or do you recommend that you do it individually?
So answer to the first question, all documents I am going to share. So please reach out to Nivedita for the document. Number 2, it is up to you. And recently we had a discussion in our club, and we discussed with our VP that VP should circulate to all members and insist on filling. But see, Toastmaster is a self-voluntary program. It is for you. So you can fill it for yourself. You can fill it. See, if there is, recently I was reading one book, Atomic Habits, and one way to, achieve your goal is to, advertise your goal to everyone. So that will force you to pursue, because, it will be, there will be an element of, what people will say. So it is good that you fill this document and share with your mentor that this is what my commitment is. You share with your VP, because they will also know that you are a committed person, and they will probably help you more than what they would have. So I highly recommend that you share it with your VP and your mentor. But it is up to you. I think there is no nothing mandatory.
Sure. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Are there any specific questions on pathways which anyone wants to ask? Yeah, Parag. Parag, unmute yourself.
Hi Sudhir, thank you for your session.
Thank you, Parag. Thanks a lot.
Actually, I had started Pathways 1.5 years back, but have not been able to follow up or do anything about it. And the paths I had selected currently after 1.5 years don't seem relevant for me. Is it all right if I change and can I change those two paths?
So I think there is a time limit to change. I think it is 15, 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I do not remember exactly. Please Google it. You will get an answer. This
Okay.
is answer to your question on whether you can change. Second is most of the path have lot of electives. So I think you can still achieve your goals even whatever path you have selected, because there are a lot of common element. Public speaking is a common element throughout, and in electives you have both leadership as well as communication emphasis. So I would highly recommend whatever path you have chosen. Don't worry. Please go
Okay.
ahead with that. Talk to your mentor. I do not think it can still serve your purpose. This is my strong belief. However, if you want to buy, you have to buy, because you can change the path only within a certain time frame, which is 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay, thank you, Sudhir. One more question uh, I have about evaluation is you showed the evaluation sheet. Earlier in the education curriculum we had in the old Toastmasters platform, the evaluation sheets were different for all projects. So we evaluators are having a problem, because this is a general sheet. So to get clues on how to evaluate people for pathways,
Hmm.
there is a little problem because there are basic like body language, vocal variety, and all those. Now to give the same kind of evaluation or feedback on these same points doesn't make, because if I'm evaluating every alternate meeting or something like that, the evaluation sounds the same, even if whatever speech is coming in. So I'm having a problem over there.
No, I think Pathways gives you a lot of flexibility. I quickly explain how. So your evaluation is based on the project objective. Suppose it is first project icebreaker. The project objective is introduce yourself and also speech structure. Now evaluation sheet. You have three things on the first page. How you excelled, what are the improvement areas, what are the challenging. So these are, it will be depending upon the individual project objective. It is not generic at all. Based on your objective of the particular speech, like in case of icebreaker, how you introduced yourself, how was the speech structure, you should write those things. This is on the page number 1. Page number 2, yes, those are generic, but there is one question which is specific. But I leave out that part. But page number 1 is definitely, it is up to the evaluator how he wants to write. But how he should write is based on what is the project objective. So I still believe you can write your evaluation based on the project objective. This is point number one. And point number two, if as a speaker you want your evaluator to focus on certain areas, please call him or message him before you deliver your speech so that he can focus on that area and give you evaluation on that post your speech. So I think you have flexibility to go with a specific based on a specific objective of that particular project.
Uh, uh, Actually, what happens, the evaluators haven't really progressed ahead on pathways. So we don't know the projects ourselves. And most of the time, the speakers, they give us that single sheet at the last minute when we are doing evaluation. So we don't know anything of the project. So we always land up evaluating them on the common aspects of the speech. So if there is some kind of resource where at a glance we can just see the objectives, and even objectives are not mentioned clearly. Like in the earlier educational path, there was a clear objective when the evaluators read out at the beginning of the speech. There was a clear objective mentioned, which is not there currently in this sheet.
Yes, Parag, I totally agree. So two solution I have. Number one solution, VPE should give evaluation to that person who has done that particular project in that particular path. So that is one way, because he has already done, so he will know what is expected. This is one. Second is, there is another way. Second is, ask the speaker to share the PDF file of that project. PDF file, not only the evaluation. You can download that particular project in PDF and go through that PDF file yourself. So as an evaluator, you have to do little work, but if you are a diligent evaluator, you must do that. And then once you have gone through that, that is a learning experience for you as well, I believe, as an evaluator. So that is another way. You insist with the speaker that share with me whole project, and that is another way to tackle this. But I agree to your point.
I think that second option is better. Yeah. I'll ensure that you will get that entire objective PDF. Fine.
Thank you, Nivedita. That's all from me. Thank you, Sudhir.
Yeah. Any more questions that we have for?
I think we have
almost come.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we have to.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So thank you, Sudhir, for that very insightful presentation. I think you have cleared quite a few doubts, but I don't think we are going to spare you in future. I'm sure that we will come back to you either individually or for another presentation as we go along. And I think you've also kindled that extra interest in all of us, like Parag was saying. I think we also, some of us have to get onto the bandwagon. So in the process, we'll also start doing our projects and be able to do better evaluations for the speakers. Yeah. So thank you once again very much. And we all hope that we will be able to do a better job.